In my childhood, I often dreamt of wild places. Coming from Europe, the thought of wildlife in big open country completely fascinated me. It was my calling to explore America's wilderness. Together with my partner, we embarked on a journey to explore some of the most remote wild places left in North America. What you have left in North America is an incredible diversity of life, which we have lost across most of Europe. This diversity is America's greatest treasure, a magic web of life. In this magic web, the Arctic is connected to the rest of the world. This becomes so clear as we watch millions of sandpipers in Prince William Sound stop on their journey back to the Arctic.
Imagine, these birds fit in the palm of my hand, and yet they travel 8,000 miles to reach their nesting grounds.
Across the globe, temperatures are rising, and glaciers are retreating in an ever faster pace. The Arctic is hit the hardest. The changes in the far north are the most dramatic. Polar bears from Canada's Hudson Bay to Alaska's Arctic coast are facing the biggest challenges. Every spring now, sea ice is melting earlier, and freeze-up occurs later in the year, yet the ice is the platform for the bears. Often described as an empty, barren wasteland, I saw a landscape filled with 10,000s of caribou, congregating at the edge of the Arctic Ocean, just a proposed site for future drilling. This landscape is so unique. Nowhere else do you find rich prairie-like plains nestled between the mountains and the Arctic Ocean. What the future will bring, we do not know. What we do know is that if we protect the remaining wildlands, we will help the survival of all creatures.
As large herds had disappeared in the south, we went north, hoping to witness the ancient caribou migration. We really didn't know what we were about to see, but it turned into something absolutely unbelievable.
It was a dream of a lifetime. We were in the middle of one of the largest migration events in the Arctic. Day after day, 10,000s of caribou poured down the hillsides and crossed the river.
I was so moved to see the struggle of the caribou. The newborn calves have to cross a freezing river. With such a determination, I saw the mothers blocking the current of the river to help their little calves.
Day after day, in a constant flow, caribous moved by us. I was so touched by the bonds between the mothers and the calves. Yet, once in a while, a little calf got separated from its mother and was lost.
One day, as I was walking back to camp, I found a tiny little calf trapped in the hole by the riverbank. It was completely wet and too weak to call for its mother. It just lay there, waiting.
When Emil told me about it, I was not sure what to do. I usually see myself as someone who documents, not interferes with nature.
I could see the mother on the other side of the willows, running frantically around, looking for its calf. I felt a strong urge to do something.
I jumped down into the hole and picked up the little guy to pass it into Emil's arms.
It looked at me with its big brown eyes, and I could feel its heart beating really, really fast. In my arms, it warmed up and regained strength. After I put the calf down, it called and the mother immediately came running over. They touched noses.
As I watched them running away, I imagined millions of people seeing what I saw. Everybody would have wanted to save this little calf. I knew this meant nothing for the caribou as a species, but it made me realize about human compassion. It was symbolic. It was not about the calf, but about the caribou as a whole. We helped them by protecting their land. There are a few places left on this planet that are the cradle of the natural world. Here is where life unfolds, true gems, where the ancient natural cycles are intact. Alaska is the last frontier. There's no further north. It is the last of the wild.